Alright, here we go. I'm gonna pause immediately. I have some timestamps. Alright. Immediately, there's no attempt to take center stage, and this is what leads to this situation. I literally always go off the platform and try and outspace the other Marth and get a fair or something. Because once you're in the corner, it becomes a much harder matchup. And here's this is what I'm talking about when you need to dash dance with purpose, because you get over here and you start dashing. You're not in the range of anything, so all you're really doing is giving him an opportunity to go and take this for free. If you are gonna be doing it, it should be Marth's jump range is about here, so you should be about here at the edge of his thing trying to bait him out. Which you kinda do there. But like all that time was for all that was time for him to prepare. If you're dash dancing and you're like going in and out, and you're in a spot that might get him, or that he might be placing a move in, then you should have stopped dash dancing and just waited for that move. Like, it's not just going back and forth constantly. Stopping in the middle of a dash dance is one of the most trickiest things you can do, because people expect people to go left and right over and over, but they don't expect people to just stand there suddenly. Standard Marth stuff. Alright. This back throw? What even happened there? But if you do back throw, you should know that the follow-up is a tech chase and not a F smash. For most of it. The best use of dash dancing is in super quick situations. Like that one would have been a good time to do it. Like basically whenever you think you should roll, you should be dash dancing. But I see you dash dancing like super far away and not in any situations that are up close. So if you're not gonna dash dance in situations that are up close, you should just try and do the ham-fisted way of doing it and just go crazy. You should be on the ledge right now. Like, you need to be ready to take the ledge. You need to time it for like when you think they're gonna double jump, because he was too low. So he's gonna have to double jump to reach up to the up E time. And if you time it just right, then you get a snag ledge roll and he's dead. A lot of Marth's punishes actually come from tech chasing and being aware when people are gonna tech chase, or when you're gonna be able to tech chase people. Just a little mistimed. You did a really good job bringing it back, but like missing sweet spots on double jumps, it's never ever a question. You should always sweet spot double jumps. Even like practicing ledge stalling with double jump ledge stalling is worth it, just to make sure that every single time you're gonna jump off stage, it's gonna hit that sweet spot mark, because it's not that hard. Um, you know, Marth versus Marth really comes down to who has the better neutral, because there's stuff that works on other Marths that like you should be doing every single time, and you should like be better than this Marth by controlling your character outside of Marth's range, because you know your own range, so you should know the opponent's range, and you should be able to know when to stop, know when to move away, know when to move forward, know when to jump, know when to detilt, and they can keep like just randomly F smashing and grabbing and stuff, but they won't be able to hit you. So like whoever has the best neutral game should be able to win neutral game over and over and over, because they should be just that little bit ahead of where they think, where the enemy thinks you're gonna go. I'm gonna head back. That's kind of nonsense what I just said, but that's how I feel. For like up throw follow-ups, you need to really know the percent that you're at and know when to full hop, and what options to use after it. Because you could even use side B in the middle of the air, and like just to get that little bit extra pop up slash trade with them, and you should be able to control your character. Like really good Mars can control their character in the air by like drifting perfectly to space the fair every single time that they get an up throw. Like jump straight up and then fade back a little bit. And getting the tipper FA is really important for the follow-up, but it's not the only thing you can get on it. You can get fair into side B, you can get fair into up B, or fair into up air. Up B too, but it's kind of bad. So like the best thing by far, like right here, to do is juggle Marth and get that pivot up tilt. And then like you need to recognize once you miss that up tilt, even if you miss that up tilt, you still have a chance to juggle him. You just need to do a dash behind into fair and outspace him, because he'll be panicking, and then you can get a tipper off of that and follow up. So there's two ways, like even after you failed the first bit of the juggle, there's still a way you can still keep juggling him, and right there you should have up aired after and kept him up in the air. You can always get the fair into up air. Like that's a floaty thing too. Like floaties, you you fair them and you can't fair them again because they go too high, so you just up air them and get that little bit extra percent free damage and make it harder for them to come down. Right here, you should pretty much never grab the ledge Marth versus Marth, because Marth's recovery is trickier than you may realize, and the only time you should actually grab ledge is if the Marth doesn't have a jump, or if you see he is too low and he needs to jump in order to up B, then you grab when he's gonna jump and then wait and roll. Or if he's like super far off and for sure gonna up B at a certain time, and then you can refresh your invincibility while you're on the ledge. But otherwise, like, stuff like that is too high risk, and you should just wait on stage, try and hit the failed sweet spot with a down tilt or something, and then go back a little bit further and wait for Marth to do something, because Marth's not going to be able to do anything from the ledge to you without getting punished if you do it right. Like, you can react to everything. Marth's ledge game is really bad. Actually really bad. I've done a lot of thought into the Peach ledge game, and I'd say Peach's ledge game is better than Marth's after all the thought I've put into it. And I put a lot of thought into Marth's ledge game as well. But like, there you see, you just missed the reaction, which is unfortunate. But that was a free F smash if you timed it right. But yeah, I hope it helped. Hope it helped.